Before I review this Korean-American gem, I'm just going to come out and say this. I think ninjas kick ass. In fact, they get me so excited I piss myself when I think about them. Sometimes I shit myself too. Go ahead, call me a poo-poo diaper baby, I don't give a fuck. But before you judge me, I want you to keep this in mind. This movie doesn't just have any old ninjas. This movie's got a ninja motorcycle gang pitted against a martial arts rock and roll band, all taking place on the mean streets of Miami. If you're having a hard time following what I'm saying, don't worry. You won't find it any easier following the plot to this fucker.
Excuse me, madame, may I have a little kiss, please? A little kiss, please. Come on, come on. Whoop.
Who the hell are you?
Where this movie lacks in coherency, it makes up for in Maurice Smith. Most importantly, this movie has the musical stylings of the 80s most kicking new wave bands to ever hajime on stage. Begin our story with two sets of gangsters hanging out doing gangster shit, like checking to see if they have bullets chambered in their MAC-10s, dressing in gangster clothes, and buying Korean marshmallows or noodle dinners or some shit I can't fucking tell. Anyway, you can tell right off the bat these guys are up to no good. Everyone's wearing fedoras, prescription sunglasses, and those ugly-ass tropical shirts. As I said, they're obviously gangsters. Apparently, the boxes of Korean marshmallows that one of the gangs is buying from the other aren't marshmallows at all. Instead, these boxes are filled with cocaine. I guess these gangsters forgot the most important rule about cocaine. The smell of the yayo will attract all ninjas within a 100-mile radius. Suddenly, ninjas start popping out of trash cans, sentons splashing from the trees, and doing aerials from the depths of the sea. Then they just go to killing motherfuckers left and right. The gangsters try to fight them off, but they soon learn a MAC-10 won't do any good against ninja swords and battle tactics over 500 years old. Needless to say, many were killed. After that, we're introduced to the new wave sensation Dragon Sound, rocking the shoulder pads and hairspray off the ladies, as well as the rat tails and jerry curls from the guys. Dragon Sound's brutal guitar licks and pulsating beats are only matched by the power in their taekwondo kicks and the size of their hearts. That might sound like a bunch of horseshit, but that's not important. What's important is that Dragon Sound does everything together. They live together, eat together, play together, and though in their 30s, still go to college together. At the club where Dragon Sound plays, the coke-dealing leader of the ninjas and his buddy Jeff show up. You can tell Jeff's a badass because he has a beard. Though Jeff's manly chin whiskers can't seem to lift his spirits tonight, because he didn't expect to see his sister Jane providing vocals for Dragon Sound. The leader of the ninjas advises Jeff not to let his sister hang out with trash like that. Jeff agrees and the two go off to do cocaine together. The next day, Jeff goes to pick up his sister from the university she attends. Apparently, she's seeing John, the rhythm guitarist of the band, as the two are seen canoodling together by Jeff. Jeff burns with the concentrated flames of Hades as he watches the two together. And to make matters worse, when he confronts her about it, she openly admits that she and John are friends.
Where'd you find this son of a bitch?
He's a friend of mine from school.
A friend?
Oh, that's right, Jeff. A friend. Jeff tries to start a fight, but the Korean drummer breaks it up, so Jeff and his gang leave, and Dragon Sound's relieved they've avoided confrontation.
You don't kill me at all.
Jane, I want to talk to you later.
Goodbye.
The band's problems seem to be just beginning. The owner of the club that Dragon Sound plays at is confronted by the old band that used to play the music there until they were fired to make room for Dragon Sound. The dialogue during this confrontation is compelling, and the acting level at which these lines are delivered is tour de force.
What are you here for, man? Waste my time? Bitch. I thought I fired you. What?
You fired me one because of the goddamn Dragon Sound? That's bullshit. They came in here to play goddamn songs for kids. Now who you bullshit?
They play a lot better than you, man. Your
They play
music's
now the
for old
goddamn
people.
kiddie music.
Your music's for old
Hey,
people,
look,
buddy.
fat man, you don't know what music's all about.
I tell you what, are you deaf? You sure don't know how to play, I tell you that.
That's my ass.
Got it?
Long story short, he beats their asses.
Son of a bitch, you get out of here!
You son of a... Don't you give me a part-time, you son of a bitch! Next time I'll kill your ass!
The old rock band then decides to arm themselves with wooden sticks and confront Dragon Sound in their car. So Dragon Sound beats the crap out of them just like the club owner did. After their second ass beating in a 24-hour period, the old rock band has had enough. So they go to Jeff's headquarters and tell Jeff that if he helps them destroy Dragon Sound, they will give him all the money from their rock shows. Jeff, never having the required correct change when taking toll roads, agrees. With the old rockers and Jeff's gang joining forces, it looks like Dragon Sound's in deep shit. The band, of course, has no idea of this alliance, but Jim belongs to them. What ensues is 24-karat cinematic gold.
It's from Washington, D.C.
Hey, give it to me.
What's the story?
Give it to me.
Huh?
Give me
What's
the
the
letter.
big secret?
Give me the letter. Give me the damn letter now. Give me the letter.
Okay. You can have it.
Give me the letter now.
Get it, grab it.
Give me the letter.
Try again.
Now.
Go ahead.
Jeez, you guys, what's going on out here? What are you trying to do? Wake up the neighbors?
Need to get some work done.
Give it a hat.
Now you've done it. Jack was trying to get some work done.
What's going on here?
You guys trying to wake up the neighbors or
Jeff,
what?
seen no
Calm
faction
down.
for one night?
You guys never get enough, I'll tell you.
You guys fighting or what?
What happened? This letter.
What letter?
John, what happened?
I don't know. He won't tell me.
Huh?
I suppose that's supposed to find its way to the trash can itself.
Tell us, go ahead, tell us.
My mother was Korean. And my father was Black American.
Holy shit, Jim's black?
She gave me this picture when she was real sick. I was only 9 years old. They say that they loved each other and they were real loyal. They were real happy. But then when he finished military duty, he left.
Come on, Jim, it was the 70s. You really think your dad's gonna stick around with a fag for a son? After Jim's breakdown, the band assures him they will help him find his father. Then the gang decides they all need a break after all the stress of being huge rock stars, having estranged fathers, having to kick people's asses, and being college students. So they head to the beach to do what Dragon Sound does best: have a good time. Though the band is surrounded by impending danger, the only two problems they're aware of are Jim's estranged father and understanding the Korean guy's broken English.
Secure me at order.
Jane, I want to talk to you later.
Goodbye.
What they need to be worried about is Jeff. He hasn't forgotten about Dragon Sound, or John being friends with his sister.
A friend?
After meeting his bike riding ninja friend in a motorcycle rally, he decides to kidnap Tom, the guy with the perm mullet pictured here, in hopes of baiting Dragon Sound into a fight. So Dragon Sound goes cruising the streets to find their friend Tom. Eventually they find out that Jeff has kidnapped him. As soon as they find out the spot in which Jeff and his gang are holed up, the boys kill the shit out of everybody and rescue Tom. The next day, everything looks like it's going to be okay. Jim goes outside to check the mail and finds a letter. What's up with this guy not buttoning his pants? Did he recently gain weight?
My father! My father! I found my father! Oh my God!
The band is so happy for Jim, they all chip in and buy him a new suit and tell him to button his pants for once. Now Jim is ready to meet his father. On the way to meet Jim's dad, the band is stopped by a gang of ninjas on motorcycles. The ninjas wound Jim horribly with their ninja swords for no good reason. This really pisses off John and the Korean guy, so they start killing the shit out of some ninjas. defeating the forces of evil, the boys take Jim to the hospital. Dragon Sound sits in the waiting room with Jim's dad while waiting to hear some news. Finally, after some dramatic tension, the doctor comes out and informs Jim's dad and the boys that Jim's wounds aren't as serious as first thought. So Jim's reunited with his father, and they can all live happily ever after.